This sales page has made millions for Iman. I want to break it down step by step and show you every single persuasive tactic, every sales maneuver, everything he does to make millions with his sales pages so that you can do the exact same thing. So let's get right into it. So he starts off by saying it's true. Now this is a very powerful persuasion tactic. It sounds very simple, but it's just saying like it's true. But this is actually part of One Sentence Persuasion. It's a book you guys all need to read. But people will do anything for people who, do these 5 things. And one of them is confirm their suspicions, okay? So, it's true. Next, we have 23-year-old multimillionaire goes rogue and reveals his secret online income system just to prove anyone can make their first $1,000 online with it. This is a fat, juicy headline, so let's get into it. So I think they were actually running ads to this. This wasn't off organic, so the traffic was more cold, which is why he's going with like a story type approach here. So we have 23-year-old multimillionaire, which is just like what all of us want to be, right? Is young and rich. He goes rogue, very curiosity inducing, and reveals his secret, secret obviously is a big word, online income system. So this is the big mechanism here, is this online income system. So here we see like, okay, what's in it for us comes next, which is just to prove anyone can make their first $1,000 online with it. So what he's trying to prove here is because this is a cold audience, this is going out to people like 18-year-olds who want to make money but have no clue where to start. He wants to make it seem easy. This is why he goes with just to prove anyone can make their first $1,000 online with it. So this headline is very curiosity-inducing. It's very unique. He has this secret online system, which is the mechanism which you want to know. Like it's like the secret method, the secret system lead. And it makes it sound easy. And it's believable, right? He's just saying first $1,000. It's believable. He's not saying you can make millions like he's actually done. He's just saying, hey, look, you can make your first K with it. So here we go. Right below it, we have no startup capital required, without creating content, without previous experience. So here we're just getting rid of all these things that people might think they need or people might hate. They don't want to create content. They don't have experience. They don't want to like invest things. He's just getting rid of all that right there. So you can get this thing without this. But you see how he's done it with all these tactics, guys. So instead of just saying, hey, here, how you can make $1,000 without doing these things, it's like 23-year-old multimillionaire goes rogue and reveals the online income system. So this is more for like a colder audience, honestly. So I'm guessing they ran ads, like I said earlier. But let's get into it. Dear aspiring entrepreneur, if you want to make your first $1,000 online, work up to the top 10%. So here we go. They're starting off by entering like your head. So if you're the target person who's supposed to get this, they want to enter your mindset and see where you're at right now. So they're meeting you where you're at. So he can't just start telling you these things. He has to basically show that he knows exactly what you're feeling and what you want. So right here, dear aspiring entrepreneur, this is the target audience. If you want to make your first $1,000 and work your way up to the top 10%, even if you've never made money online before, and do so in record time without having to invest any money up front, then this will be the most important program you ever watch. So here he's just selling you to read the page, right? He's selling you to keep on reading. This is part of the lead. He's like, hey, if you want this thing, this will be super important. Also, I want you guys to notice how it's very simple, okay? They're not using big words. It's very concise. It's called like a slippery slope. He wants people to start reading and then just continue reading. Don't give them a reason to stop. So you'll see very short like transition things, like here's why. My name is Iman. A few years ago, I had nothing. So he's just saying, hey, I was in your spot. I was living with my single mom, surviving off benefits. Yeah, it's just story. Basically, he's trying to paint the picture of this rock bottom scenario, which is where you are at. So he's saying, look, I know what you want. You need to read this. You need to keep reading this because of this reason. Second, I used to be exactly like you. Here we go. I was 16 and had no one to guide me. So all he's doing here is showing that he knows where you're at and that he used to be there. All right, so we have some more like spent money on things that didn't work, like funnels, all this stuff. I've tried all of them to no avail. Yeah, spent 12-hour days, only to get hit with a different blow every time. It was like that for months. Once again, he's struggling. And this is also storytelling, right? So he's giving you his backstory. He's putting up his desire. Like, here's what I want. And it matches with yours. So you're tied in. You're like, okay, I want to know. So fast forward. Okay, yeah, here we go. It was like that for months. So nothing was working. It's like that for months until I made a small yet extremely effective change. You see how he bolds this? Like, this is the mechanism. This is the big selling thing, is this thing. This one change, as he's calling it. Until I made this change, and then fast forward to today. So he's not giving you that epiphany yet. He's not revealing what this is. He's just building a ton of curiosity. So fast forward to today. I'm the founder of a multitude of businesses. Obviously, he just drops his credibility right here. And look at how easy this is. A few of them you might know. Bullets. Just to name a few. All that to say, when it comes to making money online, like, it's guys, this is so simple. And it's like a third grader can read this, which is what you need to do. Keep it super simple. I've got it down. Yep, I know what works and what doesn't. Most importantly, I know what's working today. So he basically says, hey, I know how you're feeling. I feel the same way. This was the desires I had. This was my backstory. And now I learned this one change thing, and everything changed. So that's the big idea, okay? We always want to know, like, what is the big idea of our sales matches? And right now his is, he was broke. He learned this one big change thing, this mechanism, this secret, and then now he's rich. That's the big idea. And he wants to show you that, hey, if you learn this thing, you can be rich too. So he's not trying to sell you on all of his course and his benefits and all that yet. Like, he's just saying there's this one thing that you need. You see how simple and powerful that is? So right now I'm looking for a selected group of young individuals, and once again, calling out his target audience, who aspire to create online income, make their first $1,000 in the next few weeks, and to share the exact same secrets I've applied to make my first $1 million. So he's calling you out again. He's like, hey, look, I'm looking for people just like you, if you're the target audience. Here we go. The secrets I use to go from high school dropout to online multimillionaire. You may ask. So now the lead is over. Now we're getting into like the body, and he's going to use this to probably, I've not read this yet. I'm just now reading it. But he's going to use this to probably like break false beliefs. So let's go ahead and check it out. The secrets I use to go from high school dropout to online multimillionaire. Once again, it's this whole secret thing. He's like, what did I discover? What allowed me to go from here to here? And he's just building curiosity for this, honestly. A lot of people have tried to replicate my steps, try to do all this thing. These are things again that they've tried and failed. So all these are called like not statements. So basically, to build curiosity for something, you just keep saying what it isn't. It's like, it's not this, it's not this, it's not this either. And you're like, well, what could it be? Building curiosity. Okay, so here he's like building more credibility again. He said, I'm talking about dozens of people have tried to replicate his steps. Now the question is, what is the difference between the ones that do achieve success like me and the ones who don't? Again, we're building curiosity for this thing, this change. That's all he's doing here, guys. He's just building a ton of curiosity. So if they're doing the same thing I did, why with only a few of them to succeed? The small yet effective change you need. Once again, here we have this curiosity-inducing mechanism. What I discovered is this. Most people think they're not succeeding because there's some sort of secret information that they haven't yet discovered. They will not know yet. Lead to success. Once again, he's just building more curiosity. He's not revealing anything. He's just saying that, like, hey, it's not this and it's not that. Okay, here we go. Here's a big chain of belief. And I like Iman's stuff because he makes it very obvious for you to see, like, the chains. So basically, you believe certain things here. To buy his product, he wants you to believe this one big domino. But to get you there, he has to break all of these chains along the way. Or, like, build these chains of belief to get you to this one big belief, which is, like, his product will make me this money. And so the truth is, you're not at the top 10% because you're doing things that keep you from the bottom. So this sounds like it's revealing something, but it's not. It's just brain dead simple. Like, oh, you're not winning because you're losing. You see how dumb it is? But this is the power of copywriting, guys. That's extremely dangerous. Why? Because you keep doing the things you think you're moving forward. In reality, you're going to move further away from your goals. Okay, here we go. He says you need to address this as soon as possible. So we're building some urgency in here. Like, you need to do this now. Because the more you wait, the harder it'll be to fix them. And that's why I've created Digital Launchpad. So he's basically saying, if you want to get in the top 10%, and stay out of the bottom, and you need this small effective change, you need Digital Launchpad. This is very, very important. Please pay attention to this because a lot of you guys mess this up. Also, I want to, real quick, before we get into this, if you're not in the Discord, you can join my email list, you can join the Discord. But also, if you want me to coach you from going from like $0 or a couple grand a month to getting to 5 to 10K a month of copywriting, I'm taking on like 3 to 5 new clients right now. And so there's a calendar link in the description. If you're serious about copywriting and you want me to one-on-one like take you to 5 and 10K, show you everything, hold your hand, then yeah, book a call and we can talk about it and see if it's for you. Anyway, let's keep going. Like I said, very, very important. What he's doing here is he's not coming out here and just saying, hey, here's Digital Launchpad, buy this thing, it's going to make you money. What he's doing is saying, you are not where you want to be because of this small effective change. And then he builds all this curiosity about this small effective change. He's like, you need this change. You need this change. He builds all this cells for the change. And then the change just so happens to be his product. Do you see how that works? He's not just selling his product first. He's selling you the big new opportunity, and then his product just so happens to be perfect for that. So my objective here is simple. Helping you fix your life by showing you what you need to do, then give you 3 paths to make your first 1,000 online in record time. Showing you what not to do. Okay, yeah. So what he's done is he's saying, instead of showing you what to do, you actually need to know what not to do. And guess what? I'm going to show you that and then give you 3 paths to actually accomplish it. Hopefully this is making sense to you guys, because this is some very powerful stuff. All right, here's just some mere fractions. Here we have some very good curiosity-inducing bullets. These are so key. This is like building the curiosity and the sales desire for his stuff. So here we go. The 5 things that are keeping you stuck at the bottom 90% that you're most likely doing every single day. Super nice. Super good. Do you see how like this is how you build curiosity, guys? You do bullets, and these are not like that crazy, but they're very good, very clean. So like there's 5 things keeping you stuck at the bottom 90%, which is believable, and you're probably doing them every single day. And he tells you the exact point of where that's at. The most important counterintuitive 7-minute exercise you can do today to achieve success is very good. So most important makes it sound big, counterintuitive, curiosity-inducing, like it's like, oh, what? Counterintuitive, what is that? 7-minute makes it sound super fast. You can do to achieve success, which is the benefit that you want, right? So this is the exact opposite of what all the self-help gurus tell you to do. Are you guys catching on to this? Like this is how you build some great sales message, is you have powerful bullets like these. So what these are doing is basically he has deliverables. He has the frameworks or the actual advice he's giving you. And then he says, how can I frame this in the most desirable way possible? So this could literally be like, don't use your phone. You know what I'm saying? Like this could be what this tip is. But he just comes up with some very sexy way of saying it. And that's what you guys have to learn how to do. But yeah, lots of just juicy bullets here. And all this is just in Model 1. One of the 23 models you can inside Digital Launchpad. Clear cut, cutting the noise. Your toolkit to work your way up to the top 10% in record time. Give me access now. So we have the first call to action here after he drops all these bullets, builds curiosity, and says, hey, look, this is kind of like a little bit like of an if-all close. Like, if all this is just in Model 1, think of how crazy all 23 will be. So give access now. All right, here we go. Getting the top 10% becomes an easy task when you have this. So once again, this is very like poor man's curiosity, but he's already built up all the curiosity, so he can just say this. So like, if you want this benefit, you need this. If you want to get in the top 10%, it's easy when you have this. So what you want is easy when you have this thing. Here's what you need to understand. Make your first $1,000 not a sprint. It's a marathon. 2 months. Okay, here we have, he's building the pillars. Once again, like he's showing you, you don't just need Digital Launchpad. You need to have the right guidance, execute the right actions, and then succeed. And to do that, you need Digital Launchpad. Do you see what I'm saying here? He's selling like the opportunity first, and then his mechanism for actually getting you that opportunity. So just always keep that in mind when you're writing sales stuff, guys. So I need continued guidance. So for instance, if you guys are going to write a sales page and let's say you sell keto pills, okay? These pills keep you in ketosis, they keep you losing weight. You do not sell the pills, you sell the idea of ketosis. You sell the idea of, oh, the mechanism, like if your body is in ketosis, it burns ketones and you'll burn fat and still have tons of energy. Then you sell them the pills. You don't just say, oh, my pills help you do this. You sell ketosis, the new opportunity. And that's what he's doing. He's selling these opportunities. He's saying, look, to succeed, you just need the right guidance. You need the right actions, and then you'll succeed. So then your mind instantly starts thinking, well, what is the right guidance? How do I get the right guidance? And then what are the right actions? And then you sell yourself that you need the program. This is what master copywriters do. Here he's just continuing to go on that. You have my support that time. Here's the thing. Okay. So here he's just going over kind of what's inside and the path you will follow. So this is like pretty basic on a sales page, but you want to give people the path they can follow. Like once you've sold them on the whole idea, because they just see they can future pace. They see themselves going through this. Like, oh, here's what I'll learn here. Here's the plan. It's like just everyone wants to have a plan, a blueprint. So he's giving this here. He's talking about exactly what you get access to. Then another call to action. Give me the best 3 paths to make your first $1,000 line completely free. Okay, here he's giving away something for free. I'm giving you the 3 best paths to make your first $1,000 line completely free. So if you weren't sold by all this yet, he wants to take it a step further and give you something for free. So here we go, another mechanism, the 3 best ways to make your first $1,000 online. He's taking the actionable steps and giving to them for free. Okay, so it's actually just a bonus. So what he's doing is like, if that wasn't enough for you, I'm going to give you all this stuff. I'm going to make the value so high that the price seems so low and you must buy. So here we have bonus. And then he talks about what's actually inside. So like, here's what's inside. Here's what you're getting. Yeah, he's just stacking on bonuses here. And then we have a call to action with a stack. So basically, here's what you get. And he goes over like all of these things that you get, like he's talked about inside. Start your journey today. And then so this is like pretty much the end, but we'll keep going. So this is the end. He's saying, okay, once we go back to this again, once in his persuasion, confirm their suspicions, allay their fears, justify their failures. You see how the sales page has done all of these things? He's thrown rocks at enemies, the guys who try to copy him, confirm suspicions. He's telling them you'll make it. Here he's justifying your failures. He said, if you haven't found success, it's not your fault. He uses this a ton. It's not your fault. If you're not where you want to be, it's not your fault. Because here's the thing. You go on YouTube, one person's telling you to do X. Once again, he's throwing rocks at enemies right here. They all give you conflicting advice. One person says this, the other person says that. You see how he's starting off with what they're thinking in their head. Like that's where all of his sales messages start with. He's like, oh, you're probably thinking this. Let me throw rocks. Let me confirm your suspicions. And then you'll actually listen to me and trust me and buy my stuff. So inside there's a launchpad. I'll be completely honest with you what works, what don't. So he's saying, hey, these people leave you confused. But inside this thing, I won't leave you confused. Simple persuasion, but it just works, guys. Here's what you need to do. Here's what you need to understand. So here, this is more of just throwing on straight urgency. Like, take action now. You've already got the sales message. You believe in the stuff. Now he's just saying, like, you need to take action. So it's, once again, he's just doing this again. If you guys are really trying to understand this stuff, go through it word by word, type this all out into your own Google Docs, and then dissect it. I've already done that lots of times, so I don't want to do that right now. But I'm going to give you guys just a quick overview of everything. And here he's just diminishing the price. So why am I offering this to you so cheap? Yep, and he's just like justifying. You always want to give someone a reason for your sale, a reason for why it's cheap, a reason for thing like It doesn't have to be good. It just has to be a reason. Think about it. People have like a summer sale and a spring sale. Like, oh, just because the weather, we're going to sell stuff? But you buy it, you know? This stuff works. So here he's diminishing the price and he's giving a reason for the sale. The more people you help, the more money you make. I need to help a lot of people. Truth is, fraction. Yeah, he's just coming up with this reason, just randomly justifying why he's doing this. Yeah, here he is. He's trying to say, like, I don't want to make any money with this. Yeah, I'm sure. And then we have FAQ. I'm actually surprised there's not another call to action here after doing this, you know, but who knows? I mean, they make more money than me, so they know something I don't. But yeah, guys, this is it. This is sales page. If you have any questions, join the Discord. Let me know because I don't read comments because it's bad for my mental health. So yeah, if you guys want one-on-one coaching to get to 5 to 10K a month, book a call with me and let's talk about it. And if not, there's tons of free stuff in the Discord. I'll see you guys there and hope you guys enjoyed.